This is the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, and you are listening to the Wrestling POV podcast.
Hey guys, this is Hardcore Country Mickey James, and you are listening to Wrestling POV podcast.
Wowzers! Elimination Chamber. All right, who stayed up till that late to watch that shit?
I didn't.
I didn't.
I didn't either.
I opened my eyes and looked over the clock. It was 6:01 a.m. I'm like, well, back to sleep.
Well, let me tell you something. I know a few people that did. Ooh. I was just like, y'all, okay.
That's dedication.
It is.
Right?
It is.
Yeah.
But we're going to discuss the Elimination Chamber in a little bit. And, of course, we have our AEW predictions for this It's on Sunday, right? Not tomorrow?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So once we give our predictions, we'll put it up on our Facebook page. And you guys, hey, the fans, try to beat us. We got our score. Elio will post the POV Crew score up on our Facebook page, just so y'all don't think we're cheating. So we'll put up ours. You guys put up yours too. It's all good. And then, and then, like I said, we do it for the whole year. Now, before we start with the Elimination Chamber, I have to discuss something with you guys again. Now, obviously, we're going to talk about NXT, but Ty Dillinger, or now it's Sean Spears, came back. Apparently, he was the man behind those vignettes. Now, of course, me being a journalist, an investigation, I went straight to Bo Dallas's YouTube page, okay? And he posted this. You guys probably think I'm crazy, but Bo Dallas posted this fucking video literally 10 minutes after that happened with Sean Spears.
Ooh.
Did you guys see it?
No, I haven't.
No?
No.
Well, you're going to see it right now. I'm going to play it for the fans. And you, again, I'm going to get to the bottom of this. Shit. Making me mad. So
it's keeping it interesting.
I know, right? All right, so here's the video. You guys tell me what you think.
Welcome, my friends, to the Dreadmare realm. Tonight, a revelation unfolded as one of my disciples returned from the depths of darkness, Sean Spears. He ventured through the forbidden door and seen the light in the shadows.
Truth will ultimately prevail, but there is pain. Bringing it to light, I will follow Dreadmare.
NXT, fear not what you do not understand. For in the Dreadmare realm, Sean found his truth he's been looking for when he was lost in that conning cesspool. I found him in freedom. He has embraced the chaos, and now he shares his message for all of you to witness. The forbidden door will remain open to all brands in WWE. For those disciples who want me to guide them through the darkness, fear not what you do not understand. For in the shadows lies the truth. Embrace the chaos. Embrace the unknown. For in our realm we shall find salvation. Subscribe to Dreadmare, if you dare.
All right, now, come on, man.
That gave me goosebumps.
Yeah,
I'm serious.
I don't care if this is Bo Dallas or not. I'm just gonna have fun with this.
I mean,
with all these videos, they're like so creative.
But I mean, you don't find it ironic that video was literally posted like 10 minutes after?
I mean, he might have something planned going on here, because that's exactly what Sean was saying in his promo after, like, they interviewed him in the back of NXT. Basically the same thing.
Yeah, that
Wait, what did he say? Remind me.
Yeah, that vacant look inside is about saying, I like Rich Holland.
Yeah,
but and something about the truth.
Right.
Yeah.
So basically, what Bo is saying in his videos, I mean, it seems like that's what Sean is kind of saying in the promo, or saying what's going on in NXT. So,
right.
I don't know. There might be a connection there.
Yeah, because I'm flabbergasted. Don't know. I am. I don't know what the hell is going on. It's like,
I don't either.
I mean, if this keeps going, obviously, I'll report it because I'm invested in this, and we're gonna figure this shit out. Damn
it's
it.
making my brain hurt.
I know, right? Jesus, man. You and me both. Shit. So,
Absolutely.
all right, let's go over the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view, or PLE, that was in Australia. Take it away, Clay.
All right, we're going over Elimination Chamber from Perth, Australia. This was at 5 a.m. I watched it at noon.
So did I.
Good. So yeah. So there you go. First match we had on the pre-show was the Kabuki Warriors versus Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell. Guys, I thought this was a decent tag match.
Yeah.
Obviously, we understand why Indy and Candice was in this match to begin with, because Indy is from Australia. Show out. I mean, had a good match. I thought with these, I mean, it was kind of, I don't want to say obvious of who was going to win this match with the Kabuki Warriors. But it was still a solid, tag match in itself. I thought.
Yeah.
All right. Next match.
I mean, like you said, though, it
What
was
else do you
basically,
say?
I mean, why she was there.
It was a good match.
It was. I mean, my thing was, because people were saying, how come Bronson Reed wasn't in it and blah, 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 blah. He had a baby. So Triple H gave him time. Yeah. That'd be kind of weird.
Yeah.
But,
right.
So Triple H gave him time off. Would he have loved to perform in front of his country? Yeah. Who wouldn't?
Why not?
Right? But he had a baby, people. And Triple H, unlike Vince, gave him some time off so he can spend with his new family.
And trust me, having a baby, it means a lot.
Absolutely.
So there you go. Yes. Next match, we had the Women's Chamber match with Becky Lynch, Naomi, Tiffany Stratton, Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, and Bianca Belair. This was go ahead.
No, I was saying this was a fun match. This was
match. This was a damn good match.
Yeah.
The ladies. Go ahead, Elliot.
Naomi and Becky. Okay, when they started, it was okay. We started slow first. It really picked up when Tiffany Stratton got in there.
Yeah.
Oh, Tiffany.
I mean,
Stratton
the stuff that she was doing in that match, I was like, what?
Yes.
I will tell you this though, from a wrestler's perspective, they were. It was like welcome to WWE, Tiffany, because they were pretty stiff with her. They were, but she fucking turned it up, man, and the crowd was with her. They booed when she got pinned. I mean, in my opinion, WWE found, I don't want to say a gold mine, but damn, they lucked out with her.
She is, compared to what she was.
Exactly. That's what I was about to say. Yeah.
Yes. Went from the whole daddy thing to now it's like, oh my God, where'd this woman come from?
Like a bratty kid. A bratty kid, and I fucking hated it. And then all of a sudden, I mean, she kind of still did, the gimmick, but she wasn't acting bratty. She was just being stuck up, which is what a heel should be doing anyway. But in this match, I mean, God, man, she did great. I can tell, like, by the look in her face, especially when everybody was going after her, I could tell she was nervous. I saw the nerves in that girl's face, in that woman's face, man. Oh, she was nervous. You can tell. It's her first big pay-per-view, man.
It is.
And you know what? I tipped my hat off to Tiffany because of the simple fact that it was her first big pay-per-view, and she knocked it out of the park, in my opinion.
She really did.
And the thing of it is, she was trending too. Everybody was talking about her.
The other woman in this match that I thought got a big pop with it was Liv Morgan.
Yeah.
With it too. I mean, she was the last to get eliminated by Becky, who ended up winning. But I thought Liv put out a good showing of herself. And people were talking about how Liv could be another title contender here pretty soon. And I can honestly see it. She is talented, and she did a good showing. Everybody did decent in this match. They really did.
Oh, yeah.
So I enjoyed the hell out of it.
But you know what, though? I was fine. No, I wasn't. I'm lying. I didn't like that Becky won, to be honest. I wanted somebody different. I really did.
I mean,
even though I picked her to win, but I was like, meh.
It was predictable.
Meh.
I thought.
Yeah.
I mean,
I could have seen Raquel win.
I could see that too, and I could see
Raquel and Rhea they have a rematch from their NXT days.
That's right.
True. I could have also seen Bianca win.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah, I would have been okay with that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have been like, oh, okay. I would have been okay, just like how I feel about it with Becky. But did you guys hear what happened with Raquel?
That when she had like a allergic reaction to her face, wasn't it? Or
it was like MCAS or something like that. I forgot what it stands for. Yeah.
Felt bad for her, but hey, a trooper. She still went out there, no makeup on, and she's still a beautiful woman. But you know, you knew something was up. It was like, wait a minute, did she forget her makeup? She couldn't borrow some. What the fuck happened? And then when I looked closer, her eyes were a little bit puffy, and I was like, ooh, that's not good.
Mm-hmm. No,
that is not good at all. And I was like, well, let me find. And then I found out, she had some kind of reaction or something, and the humidity over in Australia didn't help at all either.
No, they said it was about 100 degrees.
Yeah,
during that. I'm like,
inside,
shit.
Yeah.
But that was that chamber match. Next match we have the Judgment Day versus New Catch Republic for the tag titles.
This was good.
This was a good match. It was between this team. Judgment Day gets the win out of it. I thought it was good with Dom's interference. Had a small impact.
Now here's the thing. A lot of people are pissed off because this happened to everybody. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? When the screen went blank and then the sound was out for a little while.
Yeah.
That was Peacock doing that. Mm-hmm. And the reason why they did that was because at one point during that match, Dominic was saying something, and then the whole front row was giving Dominic the finger. So Peacock,
so that's what I read.
Yeah. So Peacock decided to black that out. The whole fucking screen.
What's Peacock's problem?
That's what I want to know. It's like, wait a minute. You know, people are paying for this. You know what I mean? I'm not, but I'm just saying, people are paying for this.
And people want the Attitude Era back.
Exactly. Well, let me tell you something. After on SmackDown, I think it is back. Jesus.
No, but I'm saying, and they want the Attitude Era back like it was in the 90s.
Oh, yeah.
If Peacock's going to keep doing stuff like this, blacken the screen out at certain points,
Yeah. And people are paying.
It ruins it.
It does. Because you're like, what the fuck is going on? Wait a minute,
Mm-hmm.
And I was when I heard about that, I was like, are you fucking kidding me right now? Seriously?
Well, and that's the whole thing. Even if we're going to talk about SmackDown later. I'll say exactly what I'm going to say now, but it's like, you know what? People need to grow up.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, if you're afraid of your kid, say your kid watching wrestling, they shouldn't be watching it at all. I mean, if that's the case,
don't have them watch it. Period.
No, but gosh,
that's why that's why you have parental control settings on the TV.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it ruins the segments or the matches, especially. I mean, Dom's getting major heat, and he should be proud of it. If he gets the middle finger, so what? Why is that such a big deal? Seriously, it's.
I agree with you.
It just ruins it.
No, I agree with you because that's fucking the middle finger. Seriously,
Stone Cold did it every week in the 90s, right?
But that's what I'm saying. It's like, but okay, now I don't want. If this was on TV, I could maybe understand. Like if USA did it or whatever, or Fox even. But I don't think Fox even cares. But I can see that. But this is on an app called Peacock. They don't have commercials in their shit except for if you watch some of their other programming. Why are you going to do that? People are paying to watch this. they're expecting their money's worth, and you do that. It's like, come on, man. Anyway,
So I'm saying, yeah. Well, yeah. If you do, if you have regular episodes of Raw and SmackDown every week, and they do stuff like that, when you do, black out everything on those shows.
You know what though? That's why I know we're like getting off of the match, but but that's why I can't wait for them to be at Netflix. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think Netflix will care what
Netflix
happens.
doesn't give a shit.
You know what I'm saying? So
you've seen how many shows that have been on Netflix that has like, sex, violence, drugs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, I mean, you're really gonna tell me they're gonna give certain restrictions for WWE? No, they're gonna be like, do whatever you can, as long as the people keep coming to us, and that's what's gonna end up happening. You know what I'm saying? So, all right, so back to the match. Very, very good. Finn Balor injured himself. I don't know if you guys caught that at the end.
His thumb, wasn't it?
Yeah. And it looked like either his thumb got pushed in or dislocated or something, but it was bleeding. So I'm like, okay, so if that was, like a bone sticking out or whatever, that was he didn't see, like, I can tell watching it, it looked like he was pulling it out, like, I don't know. But yeah. But you're right.
Still good. Yeah.
It was a good match. I liked it. I enjoyed it. Absolutely. And I got to give props to Pete Dunne and what the fuck's his name? Tyler Bate.
Tyler Bate. Yeah.
They're pretty entertaining. They kind of mesh good together.
I don't like that name though. New Catch Republic.
I don't either.
Yeah, I don't either. I mean, why though? I mean, is that supposed to mean something?
Well, they were trying to explain that it was back when they were a thing with NXT UK, and it was.
Yeah, I was looking up on Wikipedia, and it sent me to another page that said British Strong Style.
Oh, all right. Well,
so I mean,
how come they couldn't call themselves that? British Strong Style,
right?
That name is better. Yeah, that name
called themselves in NXT.
That's what I'm saying, though. That name is way better than New Catch Republic. It's like, what?
Exactly.
What is this? Somebody's running for president? What the fuck is going on?
Right.
Please replace Joe Biden. No, sorry. Fuck.
No, not politics. Okay. Anyway, we had the Grayson Waller effect also on this show with Austin Theory, Seth Rollins, and Cody Rhodes. To me, this was a waste of my time.
Yeah,
guys.
This is kind of where the show started going a little downhill for me.
A little bit.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now,
I mean, they flew Austin Theory out to Perth to get curb stomped.
Yeah.
Basically. I mean, I'm sure he got a good payday, but still, it's like, what? Ugh.
But here's the thing, though. I mean, yeah, we're spoiling it. On SmackDown, The Rock made a match, pretty much. This is going to happen at WrestleMania, where it'll be him and Roman versus Seth and Cody. Now, how come they couldn't have done that for this Elimination Chamber match? You know what I'm saying? This Elimination Chamber match would have been fucking off the hook. But from a business standpoint, I understand why they didn't, because they wanted to make this pay-per-view about Rhea. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
Which I totally understand, because a caliber match like that should not be second to Rhea's versus Nia Jax.
No.
And we'll talk about that match in a little bit too. But you know what I'm saying? I still feel that they could have still did that at this Elimination Chamber instead of night one at WrestleMania. So that only tells that night two that Seth is going to defend the title against Drew, and then Cody's going to go after Roman. You know what I'm saying? At night two. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like, because that's the main event for night one.
Oh, absolutely. There's no way it's not.
Yeah.
It means you got The Rock and Roman and everybody else. But that's just my thing, is like, I understand where it came from, because you got to have a main event for WrestleMania night one. Now, if you wanted to throw in somebody, like a Rhea Ripley's match or Io Sky and Bayley's match, to throw into the main event. But it's The Rock and Roman, Cody and Seth. They're pulling double duty, it just seems like.
Now they are. Yeah, besides The Rock, but between the three, absolutely.
Yeah. And I understand why you have the Grayson Waller effect, because, again, Australia boy going home to Australia.
But, again, he's a heel, and he's going around, giving people fives and this and that. It's like...
It didn't make sense.
I was expecting Grayson to be like, now I know why I left this country or some shit like that, but he didn't. You know, that's how he would have gotten major fucking heat. You know what I'm saying?
That was confusing. That was confusing. The roles were reversed. He was the face, and Cody and Seth were the heels.
Yeah, that's what it seemed like. But you know what I'm saying? I mean, and then if he would have said something like that, then it would have been a total reversal with the crowd. They would have been booing the shit out of him. If he simply just said those fucking words. Now I know why I left. I can't stand this fucking place. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So for me, this was like, all right, they're taking too long. I'm going to the bathroom, making myself a cocktail, and
there you go.
I was like, the only time I laughed honestly is when Austin Theory was like, "If you smell," and he keeps saying it while he was getting tossed to the fucking turnbuckle. That was the only part that I laughed. But other than that, I was just like disappointed with this.
I was too.
Yeah.
Next match, it was the men's elimination chamber with Kevin Owens, Bobby Lashley, Randy Orton, Drew McIntyre, Logan Paul, and LA Knight.
Yeah.
This again was a good elimination chamber match to me. With Drew getting the win here, it was. I don't want to say it was predictable also, because I could also see Randy getting the win also in this, which, he didn't. But here's my thing with all of it. Logan Paul, okay? I'm going to start out with him. You guys know how I feel about him. He did good in this elimination chamber match, but I'm getting sick and tired of him with the brass knuckles shit. And his buddies on the inside or whatever brings out the brass knuckles. Nobody knows who the fuck these people are. And WWE is all like, oh, it's Logan Paul's buddies. He got the brass knuckles. Nobody knows who the fuck you are, dude. That's just my thing. Yeah. Why does every time that Logan Paul has to do something have to include brass knuckles?
Yeah.
Can you do something else?
Honestly, that I don't see nothing wrong with it because he's a heel. And honestly,
but there's something different.
Well, but the thing of it is, that's what people hate about him the most, is that he always uses those damn brass knuckles. You know what I'm saying? And that's a good heel move to do by showing those brass knuckles all the time and using them. It just makes people hate him more. But I do agree with the other guys that just show up to try to help him. It's like, dude, I don't know, and honestly, we say it about AEW. We're going to say it about this. Don't be bringing in people we don't even fucking know who they are. I don't give a shit if you say, oh, those are Logan Paul's cronies. Well, you know what? Those cronies never walk out with him. They're never in a promo with him. They're never in a segment with him. They only show up at these pay-per-views. It's like, no, just don't. You got the brass knuckles. You making him use that to get heat, then leave it at that. Just don't bring those guys in, because I don't know who the fuck they are. And they make themselves look like an ass all the fucking time. It's stupid.
It's annoying as hell. This chamber also set up good matches going into Mania with the whole LA Knight, AJ Styles getting interference. You had Randy Orton and Logan Paul. That will be a Mania match for sure. And just, it was a good chamber match, I thought.
Yeah. Well, this chamber match is, I'm going off of what you said. To me, this chamber match was just basically setting everything up for WrestleMania. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it's weird because, in my opinion, I thought the women's match was better because you really didn't see anything. Like, you can tell that these women were fighting for that spot. I didn't get the sense of any of the women that were involved was going to be in a storyline heading into WrestleMania. In the men's match, I felt that. I felt no, they were setting everything up for WrestleMania. Like you said, LA Knight, AJ Styles, Logan Paul, Randy Orton. I mean, it was right fucking there. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I was a little shocked with Bobby Lashley, you know, and he was getting a decent pop. So it was a little weird.
Yeah.
But at the end, you know, out of all the matches, this is the one that was more predictable about Drew winning. And because it was right there. Because what's going to happen after that? You know, because that match in itself was for the shot at Seth Rollins, not Roman Reigns.
Basically,
you know?
yes.
So to me, they would have been wasting their time if he didn't win. You know what I'm saying? It's like everybody that was there, it was like, okay, no, I don't see that. Logan Paul, no. Bobby Lashley, no. LA Knight, no. You know what I'm saying? So I was eliminating it like that. And then
it wouldn't have made any sense for anybody but Drew to win this match.
Because why would they be doing all of that stuff from before, you know, before the Elimination Chamber, with him doing the promos, him saying he's going to go after Seth, or he needs to go after Seth. He needs to be at WrestleMania, and Elimination Chamber is going to take me there, and da-da-da. Meanwhile, you got LA Knight, Bobby Lashley, Logan Paul, Randy Orton. Did I say Randy Orton? No,
not yet. Yeah,
and then Randy Kevin Orton Owens. And Kevin Owens, who mentioned nothing before this pay-per-view. Who mentioned nothing about I'm going to WrestleMania to face Seth. Not once. I'm sorry, they were busy doing something else.
I already know what they're going to do with Owens.
What's that?
At WrestleMania, it's going to be Kevin Owens, Austin Theory turns face.
You think so?
It could be. Well. It was a little bit of a tease at during the Grayson Waller effect, and then on SmackDown,
because he doesn't have a match at Mania, so there it is. Owens and Austin Theory.
Yeah, we'll see.
But now our main event of the night, and rightfully so, which I was very happy with this main event: Rhea Ripley versus Nia Jax for the world title. Like I said, Rhea deserved this spot. You're in her home country, world champion, family
People
on the
love
side.
Rhea.
Oh my God.
They love Rhea. When she
came
out,
right?
That when she came out, that reaction that she got.
Yes. I was like, it was great, and I was happy for her to, you know, be in her home country, defending the world title against Nia Jax, which Nia, you know, was a good opponent for her going into Mania, because we've never seen this match yet. So that was my whole deal. It was a good match all around with these two. Rhea, obviously, again, predictable, getting the win, but you can't hype her so much and have this world championship and then have her lose in her home country against Nia Jax. I'm sorry. I mean, going into it, I had zero doubt.
Well,
Rhea was not going to lose this match.
But think of it this way, though. How many times have we seen wrestlers wrestle in their hometown and lose, though? That's happened.
They did it to Bayley.
They did it to Bayley. I don't think Bayley.
I'm talking a country.
Yeah.
This is a.
But I don't think. Well, Selena Vega lost in Puerto Rico.
God damn it. That is true, too, isn't it? You had to throw my thunder off, Tony.
That's right. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, the track record for that is like 99% that you're going to lose in your home state or country. And I think Rhea was just the only 1%.
But it's Rhea Bloody Ripley.
Yeah. I mean, she was hyped, though, you know, and you can't blame her on that. She was hyped. And for me, and probably a lot of people are going to disagree with me, but you know what? I don't care. This was probably Nia's best match she's ever had.
It was.
And for all the haters out there that say, well, she's dangerous and blah, 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 blah. You know what? Shut the fuck up. You know why? Because if she was so dangerous, why would they call her back?
She wouldn't be a pro wrestler, period.
She would not be a pro wrestler.
There may have been a few accidents, but
that's the name of the game.
Accidents happen in wrestling. It's
exactly.
Absolutely.
It's not ballet.
Yeah.
No. We say it all the time, people. Like, seriously, shit happens. Everybody has.
She wouldn't be in the WWE if she was dangerous.
Exactly.
No, not at all.
The woman knows what she's doing. It's just that she's just a big girl, and people are like, "Oh my god, stop!" What about when the Big Show was fighting Rey Mysterio? Did you guys thought about it like that too? Give me a break.
Exactly.
But this was a good match. It was, even though it was predictable that Rhea was going to win, I still was at the edge of my seat because I was like, a few times looked like Nia was going to win. And I was like, holy shit, Now, my question is, where does Nia go from here? You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
we'll see.
I don't see her as a world title picture. I would see just keep her dominating other, female wrestlers and go from there, just trying to keep her stock up, which, like we said, this was her best match. So she's still looking as a world title threat.
Yeah. But if you think about it this way too, though, where does that leave Rhea? Not Rhea, sorry. Bianca. And there's a whole host of others too. We still got Jade Cargill in the background,
Yeah.
And I'm not in a rush either, so I don't want people thinking, they should put her out there. What the fuck they signed her for? To keep it? No. WWE knows what they're doing. If they feel that she's not ready, guess what? She ain't going to be there. That little thing that she did at the Royal Rumble, that was just a tiny bit to see if she's improving. And I will say this.
They're keeping her on screen to keep her out there. So, just so people know that Jade Cargill's here.
Yep.
And she's coming.
Yeah, oh yeah.
That's the thing.
Mm-hmm. Will she debut at WrestleMania? We don't know. Something's gonna happen with her, and it's not, in my opinion, it ain't gonna be too much longer that we'll see Jade Cargill. So,
well, WWE has proven again and again that they take talent like a Tiffany Stratton, like a Lash Legend, just for examples of compared to where they first started to what they're doing now.
Absolutely.
So I have faith in WWE knowing what they're doing.
Yeah.
But that is your Elimination Chamber review. I thought this was a good pay-per-view. And
wasn't that bad. No. It was
good. Yeah. There we go.
Pretty good. All right. Let's get right into the AEW. What's this pay-per-view called again?
Revolution.
AEW Revolution pay-per-view that will end at 3:00 in the morning, so we will be covering it next week. Elio, let's get with the matches. And you guys are
I'm gonna get this one out of the way. Can someone explain to me what the hell the Meat Madness match is?
Didn't they cancel that though?
Beefy men.
Didn't Tony Khan say that a couple guys were hurt?
Oh, really? I didn't hear that
match. I thought Tony had a statement.
So I'm seeing it here, but then I have it also on my list here, the All-Star Scramble match. The winner
the fuck is that?
The winner will receive a future AEW World Championship match. And why do you have the rankings? Why'd you bring them back?
Thank you. Seriously, though, it makes no fucking sense.
That is true, though. I ain't gonna lie. That is true. Why have the rankings if you're doing this?
These names don't make any sense. Here we go. Chris Jericho versus Wardlow versus Powerhouse Hobbs, Lance Archer, Hook, Brian Cage, Magnus, and Dante Martin.
So wait, everybody in that meat match that was supposed to happen is now in this Scrabble match? Or this All-Star match?
That's what
Because you had Wardlow, you had
the original
Hobbs.
match was that was the original match. Hobbs, Wardlow, and
Archer. The meat match.
That was the original one, but now it's a scramble match.
Oh my god! I guess we can pick that one.
Sure.
Clay, you want to pick? I mean,
who? Okay, so who's all? Repeat the names again.
Chris Jericho.
Okay.
Wardlow, Powerhouse Hobbs, Lance Archer, Hook, Brian Cage, Magnus, and Dante Martin.
I'm gonna go.
Jesus.
I'm just gonna go Wardlow. Sure.
Wow. Elio.
Wardlow.
I'm gonna go with Wardlow. This match is gonna be stupid. I'm gonna go with Wardlow.
I'm gonna go with Chris Jericho.
Okay.
He hasn't been in the title picture in a while, so I think this is a good time for him to be there. He probably feels he needs to be there, so I'm gonna go with Chris Jericho.
Okay.
What's the next match?
So next we have FTR versus Blackpool Combat Club.
Ooh,
I'm gonna go with the Blackpool Combat Club.
Are you?
Yeah.
I'll go with and these guys have been duking it out lately too.
They have.
I'm gonna go FTR. I'm gonna go FTR. Yep. Clay.
Okay. I'm with Tony. I'm gonna go FTR on this one.
Right. There you go. What's the next?
And for the TNT Championship, Christian Cage versus Daniel Garcia.
Oh jeez.
Christian Cage.
Christian Cage on this one.
I mean, honestly, he's on a roll with this whole thing that he's doing.
He needs to stop going after. He needs to stop going after wrestlers' dead relatives.
Yeah,
he does. It's gotten old.
It's getting old. Yeah.
Well, you know what? To us, is getting old, but for the AEW fanboys, it's not, and that's unfortunate.
That is,
you know what I'm saying. So that's why I'm saying, I'm picking Christian on this because for them, oh my God, this is the greatest thing in AEW. You know what I'm saying? And they're gonna ride with it until people are gonna get tired of it.
This is Christian's best work of his career,
and it's not. Lord. People, if you're saying that, if you're saying that, please, flush yourself down the toilet because that's dumb. But yeah, I'm going with Christian.
I'm with you guys. I'm going Christian Cage. Why is Daniel Garcia in the TNT title picture? That makes no sense to me either.
Yeah.
So
there we go. Next we have.
Wait, who'd you pick, Elio?
Oh, I said Christian.
Oh, my bad.
Christian.
All right, my bad.
Next we have Will Ospreay versus Konosuke Takeshita. I'm going with Ospreay.
Yeah, Ospreay. That's only obvious.
I mean, you just signed Will Ospreay.
Yeah.
So having him lose, it makes
at a
no
pay-per-view.
sense to me. Exactly. So yeah, Will Ospreay all the way. Hey, look what I did there, Ryan. Cool.
Your opponent didn't know it.
And then
yes, sir.
For the three championships, the Continental, ROH, New Japan, Eddie Kingston versus Bryan Danielson.
Now, Eddie Kingston won in the last pay-per-view, right? Yeah.
Yes. And then it says if Danielson loses, he has to shake Eddie Kingston's hand.
Oh, Jesus.
Really?
That's what I'm seeing here.
Gotta shake his hand. That's your punishment. Really?
Right.
Well, I won't wash my hands after I use the bathroom then. I'm gonna go with Bryan Danielson because I don't like Eddie Kingston. There you go.
I'm right there with you, Tony. I can't fathom somebody like Eddie Kingston beating Bryan Danielson in a title match. I'm sorry. I can't see it. So I'm going Bryan Danielson. It will physically upset me if I see Eddie Kingston beat Bryan Danielson.
Mm-hmm.
Why the fuck did he even go to AEW if that was your case?
Yeah.
So Bryan Danielson.
Didn't he quit AEW at one point?
Who?
I thought he saw a video where he said, "I'm done. Peace out."
Yeah, remember that?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
All right, who you got, Leo?
I've got Danielson. I'm done with Kingston. Like he holds 3 championships. He doesn't even defend. Like of course, first of all, I don't even watch ROH, so I don't even know if he's on there.
Exactly.
No. So
jeez,
there you go.
All right,
next match, AEW Women's Championship, Toni Storm versus Deonna Purrazzo. I'm going with Deonna Purrazzo. I could see Toni Storm having her psychotic freak out after losing. And it's like having her downward spiral.
Yeah. Oh, man. Huh. You made me think there, Elio. Wow. I mean, the thing of it is that, Toni Storm is on a roll. She's on she did this persona that everybody loves. But you're right, Elio. I mean,
When I say Joe Crawford, right there,
right?
Completely flip out.
But that's what I'm saying, though. That makes a lot of sense for her to lose, and then all of a sudden she can take that character and take it to a different level of the psychotic episodes. You know what I'm saying? So that's a good point, Elio. Holy shit. Because I was right away picking Tony Storm. Wow. You know what? I'm gonna stick to that. I'm gonna go with Tony Storm.
And I'm honestly right there with Tony. I'm gonna go Tony Storm as well. Deonna Purrazzo, which I do love me some Deonna Purrazzo.
Yeah,
I do. She just got signed with AEW. I could see this going 2 or 3 pay-per-views. So I'm just, I mean, Tony's on a high right now. So I can't see her lose just yet. Now I can see Deonna, getting the title from her, just not right now.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say Tony Storm.
But see, the thing is Elio said it earlier. Why have the rankings? I mean, Deonna Purrazzo just got there.
True.
And then already in the title picture, you know what I'm saying? Tony Khan needs to get his fucking head examined.
Well, he's on something. That's 100% sure.
Well, we all know what that is. The booger sugar. All right, Elio.
Next, we have a 3-way for the AEW World Championship. Samoa Joe, Hangman Page, and Swerve Strickland.
Somebody can go first because I'm thinking about this one.
This one is interesting because I don't see Adam Page winning this. I feel like Adam Page is thrown in there just to be the fall guy, in my opinion. So it's between Swerve. To me, it's between Swerve and Joe, and I'm going to go Samoa Joe with this one, just because he just won the world title too. He's on this kind of a roll, and I feel like AEW in some way will respect him more than other companies have, because Joe's always been, Samoa Joe. He's been always good. Right. So I think they want him to have a world title reign that will last a while. So I'm going to say Joe for this one.
So I'm gonna do what you said for the previous match. Swerve's gonna win the title, just not on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go with Samoa Joe.
Okay.
Yeah, because Swerve, I mean, he's another one that's on a roll.
He is.
But here's the thing. I'm confused of the fact that here you got Adam Page, who was a babyface, then he was shown to be a heel, and then you got Swerve, who's a heel, and then he does babyface stuff, and then the crowd is behind Swerve. It's like, what the fuck is going on?
Is he kind of like isn't he kind of like a tweener, like both heel and face?
I don't know.
Well, I think he was.
I mean, because he does heelish things, but then every time he says "who's host,"
the crowd chants Swerve's house.
But that's my thing. Is like he went from attacking what the fuck's his name? Fucking God dang Nick Wayne in that fucking warehouse thing, bleeding him up. Then you go to Adam Page's house and threaten the infant, which whatever the fuck that was. Yeah. And you're doing heelish tactics, but yet you go to, like we've said, go to AEW shows and everybody's like wanting to dance his song and with Prince Nana and whose house, Swerve's house. It's like
I'm getting tired of that.
Now
dance
the roles
too.
Are you? I get into it. I like it. Prince Nana. No.
All right. At the end, all right. Here's
you're
the deal.
No fun, Tony. You're no fun.
Clay, here's the deal. Here's the deal. If you lose, if you do not come in first place with all these predictions, what will we do at the end of the year? Okay, your goal is to be first place. If you're second place, you still lost.
Hey, if you ain't first, you're last.
You have to do the Prince Nana dance and record it.
Okay.
All right. Deal?
All right. Deal.
All right.
I'll provide the music. I got Swerve's theme queued up.
Shit, wait a minute. Elio, you're not off the hook either. If you don't come in first, you have to record yourself at some kind of, like, if you go to Walmart or something. You guys got Walmart in Canada?
Yeah.
I know, I'm just fucking with you.
I would hope so.
And when you cash out, you have to cash out in the form of Randy Macho Man Savage. Okay?
Ooh.
When you talk to the cashier and give her, you have to have the whole attitude of Randy Macho Man Savage, and it has to be recorded.
My throat won't forgive me.
That'd be great.
So there you go. And I'm sure the fans are dying to see either one of those two. But
well, y'all have already seen me dance on a pole, so you might as well go ahead and see me dance as Prince Nana too. So there you go.
And nobody could ever forget the match that you had with the garage door too. So
that's true.
Everybody saw that. But
that is very true.
But like I said, going back to the match, my thing is that I don't understand who's a heel. I mean, at least with Samoa Joe, he stays a fucking heel. Between these two, because I'm sorry, everybody was like against Adam Page when he was talking all that shit. No, I'm not gonna get. And then that's when people started turning on him.
Yeah.
And then he comes in, oh, I don't got great news and blah, blah, blah. And then he attacks them and everybody cheered. I'm like, what?
It's
you know what I'm saying? It is.
Yeah.
They need to get their shit straight. But other than that, I'm going with Samoa Joe.
Okay.
All right, next we have the International Championship, Orange Cassidy and Roderick Strong.
Jesus.
Oh, my God.
Just, you know what?
I want anyone... Okay, I don't care. Roderick, I just want Orange Cassidy to lose that belt. I'm going with Orange Cassidy, but I don't care who takes that belt off him. As long as he doesn't carry that stupid backpack around with him.
I know, right?
Exactly.
Jesus, man. Yeah, man. I don't. And the thing of it is, I don't even want to see Roderick Strong with that belt.
I don't either.
You know what I'm saying?
Honestly, I
that's what I said. Anyone.
Guys.
I'm gonna go with Orange Cassidy.
Okay, I'm honestly right there with you guys. Like I said, I can't stand either one of these two right now. And Orange Cassidy, from the start, I've seen him, and Roderick Strong's new gimmick, I can't do it. But I'm just gonna go Orange Cassidy. I mean, that belt is super glued to that man. But, unfortunately, you know what? I don't know.
But here's the thing, and I shouldn't have to explain this to people. You should know how we are by now. Mm-hmm. My thing is that we don't hate Orange Cassidy. He's a damn good wrestler. He does have good matches. But for me, I'm just tired of this knapsack shit. I'm tired of the same old thing that he always does. To me, it's not funny anymore. You know, I'm sorry. Old. Okay, let me explain it to people in a different way. R-Truth. Is it fair to say he's like a comedy act? You know,
Truth or
R-Truth. R-Truth.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
But the difference with R-Truth is he comes up with something different all the goddamn time.
Yes,
and he's funny.
It's not the same.
And he's funny.
Hilarious.
You know what I'm saying? And everybody loves R-Truth. You know that pop that he had, and he wasn't even out there. He was backstage, and people went nuts. Okay. He knows how to do it. To me, Orange Cassidy is like, oh, well, you know, I'm going to do the same, you know, soft kick to the chin, chop, and then we do the thing. Guaranteed he's going to do that at that match.
I'll
admit. Same shit, people. Come on, man. It's not that funny.
I'll admit, when it was the start of AEW and this gimmick was going on, it's like, oh, okay, it's kind of funny here and there, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Guys, we're going on 4 years of the same gimmick, same shit.
Yep.
It's just like a joke, a dad joke that you tell multiple times, and by the time, it's not going to be funny.
And trust me, people, I tell a lot of dad jokes that my kids love. Okay? Yeah. I couldn't even say that with a straight face. All right, what's the next match? We all said Orange Cassidy, though, right?
Yes.
All right, next match.
All right. Last match for the AEW Tag Team Championship, Sting and Darby Allin versus the Young Bucks.
See, and I don't understand why they even gave the belts to Sting and Darby. With Sting's last match, you're going to tell me that they're going to lose the tag titles? And if he doesn't lose, how the hell are you going to get the tag titles off of Sting when he's not even going to be on AEW's contract?
Yeah.
This is something that New Japan usually does, where whoever's leaving, they have like a farewell show for the person. Usually, sometimes they'll have the person in the match will end up losing at their own farewell show.
Really?
But why though? Send them out on a loss? That's what I don't understand. What?
I mean, last week they had Kazuchika Okada's farewell, and he won his match. But I'm saying, like, in the past, they've had like people having farewell shows, and they've lost their match on their way out.
Huh? And the thing is, Sting and Darby is undefeated. They never lost.
Yeah.
That's what's confusing me. I mean, with the Young Bucks' new gimmick too.
I think Ric Flair's going to be out there. I swear, if this guy gets involved in like he did.
Oh Lord!
Wait till we talk about Dynamite. But God damn. Okay. Anyway,
so who you picking?
I'm going to go Sting and Darby. Because
okay.
I can just see it happening. Sting and Darby winning, and then Sting and going out undefeated. Just because how much AEW respects Sting.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yep. Elio, who you got?
I don't know. I was thinking about this match, and based on what I just said about the New Japan shows, I'm just gonna go with Young Bucks.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm. That's a good point too, but I'm gonna go with the Young Bucks too. Yep. Okay. So is that it, Elio?
That is all of the matches for Revolution.
Thank God. All right. With that being said, we got to take a quick pause at the cause, and when we come back, we got This Week in Wrestling.
What's up, wrestling fans? It is yours truly, Ruby Soho, and you're listening to Wrestling POV Podcast with the man, Tony Diaz.
Hi, I'm WWE superstar Charlotte Flair, also known as the Queen, and listen to Wrestling POV Podcast, and always do it with Flair. Woo!
This is the hardcore legend Mick Foley, and you are listening to the Wrestling POV Podcast.
And we are back, and you can find Wrestling POV every Saturday on iTunes, Spotify, Podbean, iHeartRadio, TuneIn Radio, Pandora, and Amazon Music. Now, Tony, it's time to get to This Week in Wrestling.
All right. What do you guys want to talk about first? Because there was a lot, kind of, that happened this week.
Yeah, probably Raw.
Go ahead. Start with Raw.
Yeah, all right. For me, Sami Zayn and Shinsuke was a good match. And I don't want people to get it twisted. Yes, we've seen this match several times between these two, but let me ask you: have they ever had a bad match together?
No.
So why would that be a problem? This match was really good. Sammy getting a big pop, and he gets the win. So this was a solid match. Also with New Day versus Imperium, that street fight,
man,
best match of the night.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yep.
These two teams brought it, beat the holy hell out of each other.
Yeah, they did.
And Imperium got the win, so that was good in itself.
Mm-hmm.
And that's really all I had for Raw. I mean,
same here.
Just What do you think, Elio?
For me, it was a good Raw. I have that opening segment. Like you said, New Day Imperium was a great match.
Yeah.
Dominic getting in Gunther's face, challenging him for the title.
Right. I don't see that happening.
Right? No.
But yeah, it's about all I have.
But the thing is, Dominic needs to be at WrestleMania. So,
for sure.
I mean, don't count that out just yet.
No.
So, all right. I want to go with Raw SmackDown.
Okay.
Couple issues I had. The Bloodline / Rocks promo. That shit, even though it was good, I'm not gonna take that away. But it was 40 minutes long.
Yeah, I was because when I'm watching it, I have the line across the bottom of the screen shows how at what point it was 33 minutes and the promo was still going on.
Yeah. They took two commercial breaks. What the fuck? Yeah. Now, was you guys having issues with the feed?
Yes.
Okay, so I thought it was me. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Jesus. But The Rock says some heinous shit in this promo, mentioning crack, meth, cocaine, everything. And I'm like, what the fuck? Are we back in the Attitude Era?
As soon as he said that, I was like, wait, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, my mouth was wide open. I was like, what?
But she said he was stating facts. So, I mean,
yeah.
I thought my hometown was the home of crack for a second. And I'm like, really? In Phoenix or Glendale? Like, wow.
Glendale,
okay.
Yeah. But, I mean, the promo was good. Decent. Just the simple fact that it looks like to me that when Roman grabbed the mic or grabbed his hand to stop him from finishing what he normally finishes, and he goes, I want you to acknowledge me. And he did. And then The Rock said something after that. He said, I'll do anything for family. Now, is The Rock, I mean, because also if you notice too, when they finished, and I was watching The Rock, he put his finger up and then he did the thing with his thumb. And then he quickly put it back in. But he quickly put it back in, if you notice. So are we looking into this too much or what's going on?
I think there's something there because the last time when he first did it, and of course it was the L when it stood up, which I'm like, okay, maybe Rock hasn't done that in a while. Maybe he just mistakenly did it. Yeah. But then tonight he did it again and put the thumb quickly back, like Tony just said. Yeah. Something is there. Regard of something that's going on, something is going to happen where something L-wise or whatever that means, something's there. It's got to be. If it's happened twice, I just don't know what it is.
Now, what about yeah? Because I'm right there with it because I'm trying to figure this out myself. As far as would The Rock turn on night 1 or night 2, or with the stipulation that he put out of if they win that it's a bloodline rules match, or if they lose that the bloodline's not going to be there. So what, you know what I'm saying? I mean, especially now that Tama Tonga signed with WWE, he's not going to, if he doesn't show up before Mania, he's going to show up at Mania.
Well, the night after, or the night after Mania.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it.
I mean, I don't think Roman would. I don't think they'd save Roman for the SmackDown. I think he'd probably show up on Raw.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I mean, that's just from past Manias that we've seen where he's been on there. I mean, even though he was on Raw at that time, right? I don't even think the draft matters anymore.
Doesn't seem like it.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Here's my also thing with that whole stipulation of if. Between Rock, Roman, and Seth and Cody. If Seth and Cody win, then there's no bloodline.
Right.
If I'm looking into this too much, when he said no Rock, no Heyman, no Jimmy, no Solo. Right. Well, if Tama Tonga is part of the bloodline and then cost Cody.
Yeah.
They didn't say anything about, of course, they wouldn't say anything about Tama Tonga. I'm just saying,
right. Yeah.
What if that was the case? Because technically he's not part of the bloodline yet.
Yeah.
So I might be looking into it too much.
Yeah.
But
no, I mean, you kind of have to because, I mean, is Roman going to suffer 2 losses in a row? You know what I'm saying?
I don't see that happening.
So
because of how he's built.
I mean, is he going to win one and then lose the other, or is he going to lose one, win the other? I'm talking about night 1 compared to night 2. Is he going to lose to both? Is he going to win on both?
But
you know what I'm saying?
Make Rock the fall guy at Mania, but why would you do that with the Brock?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I can see Seth taking the pin.
Yeah.
Hurting him bad to the point to where, but it's also placement of the match. Where would that match take place? Is that going to be the main event? Okay, so does that mean that Seth is going to wrestle against Drew in night 2 or night 1? What's going on? You know what I'm saying? If night 1, the main event, if night 1 is going to be Cody and Seth versus The Rock and Roman, that has to be the main event on night 1. Night 2.
Either way, Seth has to wrestle twice if it's night 1.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. Is he going to wrestle twice on night 1 or night 2, and take a back seat for the main event? But he's already going to be in the main event in night 1. You know what I'm saying?
It's all confusing. That too.
Well, it's not just that it's confusing. It's just there's a lot of scenarios that can happen We just don't know what placement everything is going to be at because we won't know until the day of the show.
Sure.
You know? So, I mean, placement is everything when you do a card. So that's where I'm going at with this. If Seth wrestles night 2, he could be the first fucking match just to get the fucking party started, and then shit happening where he loses. Because honestly, I don't see Seth holding that championship at Mania.
I don't either.
You know what I'm saying? Especially too, now you got Damian Priest in the picture with that briefcase. You know, he can cost Seth that match. He can jump him and then win that. Or there's a lot of fucking scenarios that could happen. Or if Drew wins it, he can cash it in on Drew. Bottom line is, he has to cash that in. Yeah. Yes. I mean, the bottom line is, fucking Damian has to cash that shit in at Mania. He can't hold on to it any longer.
It wouldn't make any sense.
No.
At that time. No. To have it this long, not even like, you know, pretend to cash in and then you keep it past Mania, go to Raw. Like, I don't know.
To me, that wouldn't make sense. But it would make sense at Mania, though. Yeah, but then again, like I said, too, if Seth wrestles night 1 for his championship and costs, but then that would mean Seth would have to lose both matches because you're not going to pin Cody.
No. Not the momentum he's got right now.
I mean, you probably could because then it would give the sympathy thing for the next night.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm tired of the Cody sympathy already. God damn.
That's what I'm saying.
And now you're going to have the sympathy card again.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Not everybody wins. God damn it. This is not a fucking, participation trophy. I'm sorry. Sometimes you got to fucking lose.
Yeah.
Clay, are you saying that Cody's sympathy card should go in the book?
Oh, shit.
It could be. It's right around the fucking corner. It really is.
We might have to wait till WrestleMania, though.
That might
to see if they do that.
If he loses again and is all woe is me, Cody this, then yes, it's going in the fucking book.
We'll do that.
100%.
And we'll do it just like that, Cody sympathy card. All right.
There you go.
Yeah, like I said, we still got a few weeks to try to figure this shit out. So we'll save it for that. The other thing on SmackDown, if you guys notice, the chair shot on Escobar was to the head.
Yes.
Notice that? And
yes.
And then not only that, they were doing some crazy shit in that match. It was a good match.
Somebody had the garbage can on him, or did he take that?
No, he took a clean headshot. Santos was in between the ropes. And Carlito was outside, and he fucking threw the chair right at his head. Yeah,
I don't know if that was supposed to be a spot, but he
I'm sure it was. It's just now they're just kind of testing the waters as far as going back to the Attitude Era.
Yeah, but I don't want to see it as much as the Attitude Era was.
No, hell no. Like I was sick watching Mick Foley take those chair shots from The Rock in that one match. Remember?
I mean, I was watching. There was they had one video on TikTok. Ken Shamrock was talking about when The Rock hit him in the face with that chair, and he told The Rock, "Hit me as hard as you can, or I won't sell it."
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit!
So The Rock just go crack that chair, swing the chair back, and just cracked him right in the face as hard as he could.
Ow!
And Shamrock just went down.
Well, people nowadays know more about concussions and more about, everything that goes into that. So, rightfully so, it doesn't need to happen. Once in a while, I can see it, happening.
Yeah.
But there's no need for it, quite honestly. But we'll see. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. But that's all I got for SmackDown. I mean, those Raw and SmackDown was the only things that stood out for me. NXT though, I don't want to call him Ty Dillinger because he's Sean Spears now, which was another weird thing. He didn't come back as Ty Dillinger. They literally just said Sean Spears, so got to be some kind of change there.
Here's my question I have for you guys: AEW doesn't do the whole keeping their names like what WWE does, do they? Because you think about it.
It doesn't seem like that.
No, because Sean Spears has it. Who else?
Swerve is back to Swerve Strickland because he was Swerve Scott in WWE.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But I'm saying like.
But I'm sure WWE owns Swerve Scott. That's why he went with Swerve Strickland.
Oh,
but if he came back, that would be interesting to see. If he ever came back to WWE, it would be interesting to see if he came back as Swerve Strickland or Swerve Scott.
Well, that's what I mean. Like, say.
I don't think AEW does it, though.
No, but like, say if John Moxley were to come back to AEW.
Oh, would he come back as Dean Ambrose?
Would he be Dean Ambrose or would he be John Moxley? Because there's somebody, I forget who it was, that came back from AEW to WWE and they kept the name that they were going in AEW. I just don't remember who it was.
Well, there's only, I think, 5 people that came from AEW.
The Spears?
Jade Cargill.
Andrade is using Andrade.
Oh, yeah. That's right.
Andrade, So AEW must not do the trademark thing like WWE does.
Probably not. I don't think they care. I don't think they care.
Surprises me.
Yeah. Well, I mean, think about it this way too. With Edge, he went to AEW. He's Adam Copeland.
He's Adam Copeland. Yeah.
You know, that's his real name. So it's not like they can trademark his real name.
True. I just thought it was weird that he was Sean Spears.
Yeah.
And speaking of NXT, like we have said with this whole like blackout and muting the shit or whatever, like I'm getting tired of the USA Network. And I'll tell you why. When Sean Spears was coming out and he was in the back, Vic Joseph was trying to say, "Oh my gosh, it's Sean Spears." The crowd was chanting, "Holy shit!"
Yeah,
and they kept bleeping it out.
It's
like,
I caught that.
And it's like, no, you just ruined this.
Yeah,
what's wrong with saying shit? I mean,
AEW does it every week.
Bingo. I know it's different networks and all this, but gosh dang it, Sean Spears just came back to NXT. And now it's like, you just ruined that whole thing. And then they had to come back on commercial. You just missed it. This was Sean Spears. Like, you fixed it, but no, it's like,
they missed the opportunity.
It's bad.
Yeah,
they did. So I did point out though that Charlie Dempsey won the NXT Heritage Cup over Noam Dar, and I swear to God, if Noam Dar comes back with the gloomy character again.
Oh God!
God. And that's what instantly when I saw Charlie Dempsey win this, I'm like, oh no!
I was like, we're gonna see the return of Tiny Tim.
True.
That's right. It's fucking
I'm
Tiny
glad
Tim.
out of all them 4, I'm really glad that Dempsey got this match and got the win.
Yeah,
because it only makes sense. It's Regal's son. So
and he's a good wrestler too.
He's very good.
He's a damn good wrestler. So, all right.
Yes.
Well, that's all I got. I mean, anything else, you guys?
I'm just gonna say, Dynamite again was very hard to watch.
Yeah.
The start of the match, or the first match of the night between BCC and Eddie Kingston FTR was the only good point to me.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, but that went long too.
Yeah, and I also want to point out what a fucking hypocrite Taz is. Did you guys hear what he said on commentary?
No.
During which match?
During the Chris Jericho Atlantis Jr. match.
No, what did he say?
He said, as I quote, he wasn't a fan of second generation wrestlers.
Right there.
Oh my God.
I was reading it. I thought that was during the Orange Cassidy Nick Wayne match.
Was it?
By the way, I don't know. I may have had the wrong match, but I read that where he said that.
Either way, it was Atlantis Jr. who's a second generation, or Nick Wayne's a second generation.
Yeah.
Either way, you know your son's a second generation, you dumb motherfucker.
Right?
Seriously.
Maybe he doesn't look at his son as a wrestler. So.
I mean,
because the motherfucker can't wrestle. I'm sorry. I'm gonna say
no.
Unless he starts improving, I'll change my mind. But as of right now, that man cannot wrestle. That boy cannot wrestle.
No.
Sorry.
No. And I just wanted to point out that.
Yeah, no, that is hypocritical, though.
Yeah. But, and
Asshole.
Ric Flair's I'm showing up like we've said before.
He needs to stay out. Rick,
yes.
You got your weed. You got your drink. Please just concentrate. Get out of rust, bro.
That was awful.
Oh.
That was awful.
I swear, when he went into that meeting last week with the Bucks, I'm like, I swear, if something happens at the Revolution where he gets involved, and
I think he is.
It leads to some sort of sting coming out of retirement to have one more match. Don't do that.
No, God,
but I think he is going to interfere in that.
He will.
To be honest, I really do.
Yeah. Oh, Ric Flair's got to have an involvement. No, he fucking doesn't.
No, he doesn't.
80 years old.
Yeah.
Like, no. But that's, I don't know. I just wanted to point that out.
Yeah, no, I'm glad you did because.
Yeah. Apparently, I was reading. I think AEW is maybe adding another pay-per-view this year.
Really?
Are they? What's it called?
Apparently, they trademarked the name Dynasty.
Oh God.
Which I'm not sure I can trademark that name. Like,
I don't think they can. Well, no, yeah, I don't know. Because I was gonna say there's the Samoan Dynasty, but he can probably trademark just Dynasty, which for me that would be stupid anyway. All right, which show you guys are gonna go with this week?
I mean, as much that went down on SmackDown, I'm gonna say SmackDown.
Yeah,
I have to go with SmackDown.
I know the segment was long, but hey, that's the biggest talk in wrestling right now.
That's true.
So I'm going with SmackDown.
No, I'm right there with you. And Elio
if you listen, and if you fans complain about that promo, you're the ones that wanted the Attitude Era. Well, here it is.
Exactly.
That's true.
Especially with everything he said.
Yeah. And SmackDown had 2 or 3 matches that I really enjoyed. The street fight with Santos and Carlito, Naomi and Tiffany Stratton. Really enjoyed.
Yep.
And so, I'm going to go with that. There we
go. All right. Let's get right into the book. Those that are new to that, basically what we do is we put the most ridiculous things that happen in a week of wrestling. We do it for a good laugh. You guys ready?
Yes, sir.
All right. No Trick Willie shot.
Stays.
AEW time management. You know that. Say Jesus Christ. AEW's absurd commentary. That stays after what I just heard.
Absolutely.
Don Callis Harry Potter scar.
Stays.
Booker T's not in game intro.
Stays.
He was unbearable this week. I'm sorry. I know it's his first week back, but still.
I love Booker. I love Booker T the wrestler, not Booker T the commentator.
No.
That's where I'm at.
You guys are mean. Orange's knapsack.
Stays.
And last but not least, fuck's wrong with Tony Khan's eyes?
Stays.
All right, that's it for the show, but make sure you tune in after the show because we have the 5-second Shuffle Championship, which right now Elio holds. Took it away last week. God, look, if you're new to that, basically what I do is I just hit a random song off my playlist. I hit the shuffle button, and I only play 5 seconds of it. These guys got to guess who it is, and the first 1 to 7 wins. Also, we have the forbidden songs. If any of these songs comes up, they get a minus deduction from their score. These songs are Taz, Chris Benoit, Reba Giggle, Hook, Lash Legend, and Julian Hall. And it's just how we ride off into the sunset until next week, where we give you guys more shit. With that being said, I'm your host, Tony Diaz, along with the $50 man,
Clay Cummings,
and the dude,
Elio Canella.
Love, peace, and wrestling. We'll see you next week.
Peace out.
All right, Elio, you got champion's advantage. You can either go first or pass it off to Clay.
I'll go first.
All right, here's your first one. Damn.
That's G.I. Bro.
Who?
G.I. Bro. Booker T's.
It is.
WCW.
What the fuck?
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
How?
Wow.
In the haberdasheries.
Elio.
How did you get that?
World?
You got it from fucking helicopters.
That's why he's the dean, folks.
What?
Good God.
Jesus.
Wow.
Wow. All righty, then. That gives you 1. It goes to Clay. Clay's got 0. You can get his first one with this one. Here you go.
Cedric Alexander?
No, it is not. Elio for the steal.
Is that Piper Niven?
No, it's not. It's Lash Legend and Jakira Jackson.
Oh.
Time is ticking.
Oh.
That's what it's called?
I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's the first time that's ever played.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sure.
All right. Clay doesn't get anything. Goes to Elio. Elio's got 1. He can get 2 with this one. Here you go.
Bronson Reed.
It is Bronson Reed.
Good job.
You are on the board with 2. Goes to Clay. Clay's got 0. He can get 1 with this one. Here you go.
1, 2, 3 kid?
No, it is not. Elio for the steal.
Anthony Ogogo.
It is Anthony Ogogo.
What the fuck?
Wow. How the hell?
What the hell?
Wow.
Elio ate his Wheaties.
Yeah. You think? Holy
Damn.
shit. Elio's got 3. It's on to Elio.
It's the same guys in the past that would miss Roman Reigns.
I know, right?
Like Anthony Ogogo. Fucking
that is true.
God.
You have missed that before, Elio. Holy shit.
Have.
Wow.
Jeez.
I'm awestruck. Elio's got 3. It's on to Elio. He can get 4 with this one. Here you go. Damn, Clay, you slam some shit or what?
Alberto Del Rio.
Alberto Del Rio, yes, you are on the board with 4. Goes to Clay. Clay's got
like
0.
Sweet.
I know, right? Clay's got 0. He can get his first 1 with this one. Here you go.
Everyone's
she's back!
What
I haven't heard that
is a dentist's
fucking weeks, and now
favorite
it comes.
dinosaur?
Wow.
A velociraptor.
Holy shit.
This is a brand new dance.
Wow.
Damn.
Yeah,
Wow.
we haven't heard that one in a long time.
No, it's been like months since that's played.
Wow.
Fucking hey, dude.
That brings Clay to -1. He will need 8 to catch up or win or something. It's on to Elio. Elio's got 4. He can get 5 with this one. Here you go.
Dana Brooke.
No, it is not. Clay for the steal.
Disco Inferno.
No, it is not. It's Electra Lopez.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Nobody gets a point on that. Goes to Clay. Clay's got -1. He can get 0. I never thought I would say that with this one. Here you go.
Right. Bailey.
It is Bailey.
Yay. 0.
You are on the board with 0. I never thought I would say it like that. Right. It's on to Elio. Elio's got 4. He can get 5 with this one. Here you go.
Is that Canada James?
No, it is not. Clay for the steal.
Fallon Henley?
No, it is not. It's Logan Paul.
We always miss that.
You guys always miss that one.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. All right. It's on to Clay. Clay's got 0. He can get 1 with this one. Here you go.
Stone Cold, Steve Austin.
Stone Cold, Steve Austin. Yeah, you're on the board with 1. Goes to Elio. Elio's got 4. He can get 5 with this one. Here you go.
Gangrel.
It is Gangrel.
Dang it. That could have been 2 different ones.
Yeah.
I know. It's why I was like, I'm like, I know who it is.
Yeah.
All right. Elio's on the board with 5. Goes to Clay. Clay's got 1. Finally. He can get 2 with this one. Here you go.
The Revolution.
Ricky Starks.
It is Ricky Stark.
Yeah.
You are on the board with 2. Goes to Elio. Elio's got 5. He can get 6 with this one. Here you go.
Curious as that one.
No, it is not. Clay for the steal.
Get this one a lot too.
Yep.
Logan Paul.
No, it's not. It's Jeff Cobb.
Yeah, see, that's why you never hear from him again.
All right, goes to Clay. Clay's got 2. He can get 3 with this one. Here you go. You know what? I'm gonna nix that one. I don't know.
What was
it? Was the 4 Horsemen, but it was for their Hall of Fame induction. So I don't think that wouldn't be fair for you guys to to do that one. All right.
Okay.
So still on to Clay. Clay's got 2. He can get 3 with this one. Here you go.
Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre. You are on the board with 3. Goes to Elio. Elio's got 5. He can get 6 with this one. Here you go.
Braun Strowman.
Braun Strowman. Yes, you are on the board with 6. Goes to Clay. Clay's got 3. He can get 4 with this one. Here you go. Oh, another one from the grave. Wow. Holy shit, Clay. What in the...
Lash, now, how could you do that to me? I've been praising you the last 2 or 3 weeks, and yet you fuck me.
Sure as hell did. Sure as hell did.
Whatever.
Wow. And Clay's becoming a fan, Larry Lash.
Yeah.
All right. It goes to Elio. Elio's got 6. He can win it with this one. Here you go.
Seth Rollins.
It is Seth Rollins. Boy, you had me thinking there for a second. The way you were looking, like, oh shit.
I'd be like, dude. I'm like, dude. If you miss this one, I am gonna give you so much shit that you didn't.
I was just playing with you.
Holy shit! What?
Before we end the show, we did have a couple of wrestlers that passed away this past week.
Oh shit, that's right. Yes,
I thought we should acknowledge them. Real quick before we go into the Seth Rollins thing. So
yeah, that's fine.
Rest in peace to Ole Anderson, and rest in peace to Virgil.
And I just read Paul Vachon.
Yes, Paul Vachon too. Yes.
Aw.
Yep.
Man, well, condolences to them. I just wanted to throw it out there.
Yeah. No.
So.
Hey, good call.
Yeah.
Thank you all for listening. Make sure you tune in next week. See ya!